I've seen recently with articles the men's team has come to a halt for the season. Does it affect the women's massively, or?
Obviously, we would have wanted the men's to play this year and kind of not just have no academy, no men's team this year, and just the women's team. Obviously, the bigger picture, we want everyone playing under one banner. But no, we'll continue our pre-season now, and we'll start the league off when we're allowed to do so. And hopefully, when fans are allowed in, we'll have some of the men's fans watch a women's game, and support us in every way they can. I think it's important that we kind of get everyone involved, the men's and the women's team, and grow women's football in Wales and obviously keep the club running.
Brilliant. As you just said, this will be a great opportunity for the women's game to increase and to grow when the men's game has come to a halt. Is there anything else which you think will grow the game for women even more during this time?
Yeah, so today now it's the first women's live TV game in women's club football in Wales. Cardiff v Swansea on S4C at 4 o'clock. So that's a big step in the right direction, that we get in live TV in a company like S4C, to be able to broadcast a live game. It's not just good for the players now. It's going to obviously help the young ones coming through and get that a bit more funding in, hopefully, from the Welsh Government to help the FAW out, which can then help grassroots clubs out, which is a big thing, It's not just the women's first team, the national team that need the funding, it's the grassroots clubs as well. So it's nice to see now that obviously the first live game will be more eyes on women's football in Wales now, so it's a step in the right direction, Obviously next season with the Welsh Prem clubs, everyone's going to have an under-19s team. So obviously that's going to keep girls from, 16 who are not ready for first team football, keep them in the game as well. So the participation numbers will increase hopefully or stay the same. The last thing anyone wants from a club is to lose 20 to 25 players every year because there's just no pathway for them. So that's one we're going to really work on now. James is working hard to try and get us in the 19s next year, try and keep as many girls in football as we can.
Is there any other teams that have been put in place below for younger ages or not quite yet?
So obviously with next year the 19s will start. We won't manage to do it this year because of lockdown. It just wouldn't be active of the standard we want it to be. So we hopefully have a first team in the 19s next season, and then hopefully after that then we can slowly introduce more age groups in, and then hopefully we can have from mini football, sevens, we're up to a first team. We'll have an age group in every age category. So that's the long-term goal, obviously get into the Welsh Premiership and get the age groups in and not just focus on the women's team, the first team as such, but then get as many girls playing football in Merthyr and the local areas as we can.